Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Editor Vivaldi Violin Concerto Challenge with me, Adrian Chandler, Artistic Director of La Serenissima. We are doing this to highlight the cause of our musicians who have lost all their work due to COVID-19. So please do make a donation. You'll find the details on your screen somewhere, I'm sure. Today's concerto is a concerto in E major, one of my least favourite keys because it's really hard. It just doesn't resonate like something like D major does. However, let's look at this piece. This probably, I reckon, is around about 1730-35. Interesting, as one might expect of a first movement of a concerto from that period. You don't get just the sort of bog standard allegro. He's much more specific than that. Allegro ma poco. Allegro, but only a little. Also, on the front page of this manuscript, it's not uncommon to see a Vivaldi sort of doing his accounts or something. You see a little sum here. You often find these things in Vivaldi manuscripts, and he is absolutely right. 24 plus 24 plus 12 is indeed 60. So his arithmetic was right, but that's about as far as it goes with this manuscript, because he's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 bars into the piece before he gets his bar lines in the wrong place. You can see he's crossed them out there. And if you go on to the next page. Again there, and in fact the really amusing thing is that although he's tried to correct it, he's corrected it incorrectly, and I think it's only here by complete chance does he get back on the right foot. So all these bar lines here are incorrect. Red pen, teacher's red pen should be all over that. And then let's have a look at what he does further on down this movement. He gets a bit, he doesn't like that bit. Yeah, cross that out. Okay. Okay, we're going on all right. Okay, whoops. No, we've forgotten to write the violin solo part. So he's put the first violin part where the violin solo part should go. Then put the second violin in the viola, and then better write a violin solo part. So sticks it down there. So I don't know what he was thinking about when he was writing this, but his thoughts clearly weren't very focused on the piece of music that he was writing. The thing with the bar lines is actually quite common. There are a few concertos that I've edited so far during this challenge where he's got muddled up with his bar lines but has corrected it correctly. You often find this kind of thing in Vivaldi manuscripts, particularly in the operas and particularly in recitative passages, where at the end of one page, Vivaldi will have just written 2 beats of a bar, and then turns over and forgets that he's started the bar already, and then starts a new bar, which is a real nightmare for editors. So there you go. So scatty musician, surely not. Obviously mind on higher things. However, despite the fact that he is clearly his mind was in a different place, it's a bloody brilliant piece. Just have a listen to this. It's absolutely beautiful. Really, really amazing writing. Just get a tempo right. Okay. And the other thing about this piece is for E major. I mean, if you take something, I remember L'Amoroso being an absolute swine from an intonation point of view. This, although I've never played this piece before, I think would probably be all right. Actually, I think the way he treats the sharps, etc., I think probably works. There's some really, really beautiful stuff. Have a listen to this. This is really nice. Yeah, interesting. That is a off the string demi-semiquaver run there. Very nice piece of articulation. I mean, it's a really, really, really dreamy movement. Really beautiful. Lots of sort of interest from the violin technique in there. The slow movement. What we've come to expect from these later concertos is that you get a really sort of sumptuous slow movement with really scrummy harmonies in the opening ritornello. Don't get that here. Let me just have a look at the manuscript, and I wonder if you look at that to me looks as though it's been written in a hurry. And if you then compare that with the first movement, with the first page of the finale, that looks as though that's been written at a different time. Did he just write a simple binary movement, i.e. AABB, for violin and continuo because he was short of time, and then sort of left the concerto and then picked it up at a later date? Don't know, obviously, without a time machine. Have to say the last movement, absolute pure genius. The ritornello is fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Even to the extent that there's a couple of bars down here that could almost be considered German. Oh, let's set the right tempo. Okay, here we go. Yeah, brilliant. And really interesting, if you look at these two bars with a really fantastic harmony on these bars, and what he's done in the second violin part, he's put articulation marks there. And when I was going through that, I thought, why hasn't he put the articulation marks in the first violin part, and the viola part, and the bass part? So I actually put them in. Played it back and went, oh, that's why he's put it in. The reason being, the second violins are the only people that move by step. That move not by step. Sorry. So Vivaldi would assume that these guys and these guys and these guys would be playing to some degree non-legato. So he just puts that into the second violin part just to make sure that they play in the same manner as everybody else. So his attention to detail is very, 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 very good. And I am going to give this an aid rating of a 10, a nice round 10, brilliant piece. So there you go. Tomorrow we're E major today, so we'll be looking at F major tomorrow. See you then. Oh no, E minor tomorrow. Yeah, see you then. Bye.